Hello guys, welcome back to this segment. I hope your day is going well. So some more interesting updates about our team. And then it's still on the coaching situation. Of course, the NFF are still trying to keep to their word, which is appointing a new head coach before we get into September when we start playing the AFCON Cup qualifiers games. But it seems like everything is against them. Time is against them. The fans, Nigerian football lovers, community, even the Super Eagles team. The senior players have started to express their disappointments in this delay. Of course, if you follow the channel, you know that we talked about that in the previous video. But it seems like NFF wants to redeem their name by appointing a new head coach before those games, just like they promised. And that's, in fact, is the reason why they wanted to make a really, really big mistake. In my opinion, although I give you guys what's happening, but I also put my opinion sometimes because, of course, everyone has an opinion. You're listening as well and watching, you can also add your opinion. So, but in my opinion, I felt they wanted to make a big mistake. And here's the thing that NFF actually tried to do on Wednesday, which was the day before yesterday. So, based on the report, NFF wanted to announce Tom Saintfeit as the new head coach of Nigerian Super Eagles. They actually scheduled that for Wednesday, according to the reports, to announce the man as the new head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Maybe just to fulfill that their word that they actually gave, that okay, they are going to appoint this person before the game starts coming. But again, the presidency had to step in to stop them from announcing this man. Why did they do that? They did that because they saw this man's record. They saw his past couple of games, with the Philippine national team, and they realized that this man is not the kind of coach that they want for Nigerian Super Eagles, because he is not a winner. He doesn't have a good record with this Philippines national team. Just to give you an insight about his record with the Philippines national team, Tom Saintfeit with the Philippines national team has played a total 7 games, losing all the 7 games, including 4 World Cup qualifiers games that he also lost. And he didn't score a goal in all these appearances, but he conceded a whopping 18 goals. This is his very abysmal record, that he has. And I wonder how the NFF are actually considering this man as the top choice for this job. Maybe because he's cheap. They said that his initial demand, monetary demand was 30,000 US dollars. Maybe that's why he's cheap. Of course, he doesn't have the record. He doesn't have the winning mentality to actually coach the Nigerian Super Eagles. But again, the NFF wanted to make a very big shambolic mistake by announcing this man on Wednesday. This was the report. But before Saintfiet was announced, the presidency had to step in to block that deal from happening because of the bad results, bad run of forms that he has with the Philippines national team, and they are thinking that this is not the kind of result that we want someone that's going to take over the Super Eagles to have. We want someone that has a decent result, a lot of wins and all of that, because that's the spirit that they want that person to transmit into the Nigerian Super Eagles. This is the only thing that actually saved us from having someone who is a serial loser. Forgive me for saying that, but this man, obviously, from his recent results from this Philippines side, he is a serial loser and it's not the kind of coach that we want. But it's such a shame to see that, or to think that the NFF led by Alhaji Ibrahim Busso actually still wanted to employ this man despite knowing fully well that he has a bad record. He is not winning games, and they're trying to get this man just because he's a white man, bring into the national team. And again, this makes me wonder, and it makes me start to think if what they are saying is actually true, that this man requested $100,000. I don't think this man will have the mind to request $100,000, knowing fully well that he doesn't win matches. His record with the Philippine national team is below standard, is below par. I don't think that he said anything like that. Maybe all of this is just corrupt practices, some sort of shenanigan arranged for him to say, or for for the world to be, for the media to be told that, okay, this is what this man is asking, and then in the end, when they complete that deal, some people are going to go to the back, to the backyard and start sharing the excesses of the money. This is what I think, of course, because it doesn't check out. His result doesn't give him the audacity to demand such huge amount of money, which is why I don't believe, what NFF are telling the media. But again, I mean, for example, if it was someone like Javier Renard, you would know that, okay, he's telling you that he wants to collect 150, 180,000 US dollars a month. You know that, sure, this man has the pedigree. He's won the Nations Cup twice with Ivory Coast, with Zambia, and then he's done some really incredible things with other countries as well, Saudi Arabia being one of them. So, but this man, there's everything in me is doubting this whole amount of money that they're saying. But again, NFF still wanted to announce him despite all of this shambles surrounding him, just to show you how bad the federation has been in terms of handling its responsibilities. One of the top officials, actually said these things. They said that the NFF have not covered themselves in glory as regards the appointment of a new coach for the Super Eagles. What we have now is a disaster, as with less than a month to our opening AFCON qualifiers game against Benin, we still don't have a coach. So he also said, if this does not prove gross incompetence, tell me what it is. This is someone who's a close official, who's an official of the federation, saying this thing. So this is how bad things are right now. For me, I don't think that it's a do or die affair for me to get a foreign coach. If we cannot get a foreign coach that is, at the level of, let's say, Javier Renard, or a top world-class foreign coach, then there's no need at all getting someone like Tom Saintfeit, for example, who is not winning matches, who doesn't have that winning mentality. Instead, we should just stick with the local coaches and then give them enough time to do well, even if we don't qualify for the World Cup, because from the look of things, it's going to be hard to qualify. We've not done our homework very much, no preparation. A lot of things are not in place, so it's going to be a miracle if we are able to pass through all these difficulty, all these troubles and challenges that NFF is bringing upon the team. Then it's going to be a miracle for we to qualify. But again, it's not a do or die affair to employ a foreign coach that is not going to deliver. Instead of that, let's stick around with our local coach. This is my opinion. But moving away from this, just let me let you know that Kelechi Iheanacho has now resumed his training, or actually started his training with the Sevilla side. Of course, you know that he hasn't been able to join the team. I talked about that in the last few videos. Because of some paperwork situation, they had to transfer his work permit and everything from the English FA down to the Spanish Federation. And then all of that have now been completed. So he's now been able to join his teammates in the training center, preparing for the preseason and the forthcoming match that they have. Actually, this Sunday, they have a match against Liverpool. And that looks like their last preseason game before they start their season. But the man obviously started his training today, which is something really nice and lovely to see. That's the video, guys. React to any of the stories that you like. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, follow on Facebook, and stay tuned for more videos.